everyone! This is Janee's YouTube channel. Oh wait, I forgot her name. Hey everyone! This is my lovely wife Wang.
And this is my Superman Jack. And welcome to Janee's
YouTube channel.
Hi everybody! Welcome to
A few moments later.
Hey everyone!
This is my lovely wife Wang.
Hi, this is my Superman Jack. And welcome to Janee's channel.
Okay, so a little bit about me. I am a displaced American who is discovering his new found existence in the wonderful and beautiful city of Manila, the capital of the Philippines. And my bride and I just got married.
I'm your wife, babe.
Yep, I just realized that.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, don't we need to cut this?
No, just go ahead.
Okay. So, let's see, what am I going to talk about now? I reached a point this year of professional, I don't know what you would call it, probably professional dissatisfaction is probably the best way to put it. And I decided to take a holiday to the Philippines, where I was blessed and fortunate enough to meet my lovely wife-to-be, and my life's never been the same since. And I just knew that I had to get back to her at all costs. And ever since I returned back from my initial trip here, I did everything I could to facilitate our reunion, which was every bit as emotional and as lovely as I thought it would be. And I have to say that when we first met, we had a pretty interesting meeting because I think we both kind of maybe brushed it off a little bit at first, and we both eventually decided to put a hard meet down after a couple of failed attempts on a Sunday afternoon. That was May 27th, and met in a Starbucks in Makati. And I'll always vividly remember when my lovely wife-to-be came up to me and just looks up at me and goes, "Wow, you're so tall," and then quickly scatters off to grab her drink. That was probably one of the cutest moments of our initial week together before I had traveled back to the U.S. And then every day with her was such a blessing. We had so much fun. Going to Star City, of course, and meeting her parents, and me. And she did a great job of exposing me to Filipino culture through food, halo-halo and lechon, and some great delicacies here in the Philippines that I probably never would have thought to explore on my own otherwise. So I definitely have Wang to thank for that. And I know that we're going to have many more adventures to come. But in between our reunion back here in Manila and our first meeting was a really tough couple of months where we maintained a relationship over Skype. And there were times that it felt heavy. It really did feel heavy. Baby, why don't you talk about what it was like for you over the course of those 2 months?
Well, it was easy. I'm just kidding. Well, when I met Jack, I was not in a very good state. So I was I was in the point wherein I feel like, you know, I'm not gonna marry until I'm around my 30s. I just want to travel the world, you know. I just want to explore, and I never really tried Tinder before. It's just so funny, cause I mean that was the very first time that I tried Tinder, and that's where I met Jack, and then it was so scary for me to, you know, to meet people that I don't even know. He might be a killer, or might be, you know, he might be a bad person. But during that time, I just feel like, you know, I just feel like I should try because I'm already old, and you know, I should go out from my comfort zone and just meet other people. And then, yeah, I mean, it was a 1 week, you know, fast falling in love thing. Like when I saw him, I mean, of course, he's so guapo. I'm not being Valera here, but so you know he's good looking, and I just find him a very good person. That's why it never, you know, it never took me a lot of time to fall in love with him. He has this courage to meet my parents, just a few days after we actually like met, and then he was very I don't know, he was kind of shy, but you know, my parents likes him the way he is. Um, and just right after he went back to the U.S., you know, he never stopped doing things to make me feel that I'm being valued. And he always calls me in Skype despite the time difference that we have. You know, and I just feel like he's the one. And thank God, though, after a couple of months of waiting, he was able to find a job that he really love right now.
I adore it.
So he was able to find a job here in the Philippines that sponsored his U.S. visa, sorry, his
Work visa.
work visa. And after like a couple of months, I don't know, it just suddenly pops up in our mind to get married as soon as possible. We never really planned out being married this soon. We are actually looking into like next year. And then I don't know, we're just you know, we're just so in love, and we just feel like, you know, we don't have to wait, and we're just so sure that we're the one, and you know, we're meant for each other.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe if you love someone, you know, no more question, you're just gonna feel it, and you're just gonna be willing to give up everything for the one that, you know, you love, for the one that is meant for you. I mean, a lot of people are asking me why him, you know, why settled for like after a couple of months that you just knew him. You don't even know a lot about him, you know, you haven't even like met the single family of him. And I was like, I don't know the answer, I just know I love him. And I never been this sure in my life. I mean, I'm a very ambitious woman, you know, I always like dreamed of like, I don't know, being more and more successful in my life, being able to travel the world, but I'm just willing to give all of those up for him because I love him and I want to be with him. And I will never be happy, I would say, you know, than being with him. Hey, baby.
Now that's a keeper right there, boys and girls.
I just love you, babe.
I love you too, darling.
Now, can you tell me about what you feel being married to me?
Like I told you on our wedding day, baby, that every day with you is a blessing, and that in my mind has always been the case, and it's never changed. You know, I know that married life is going to eventually bring, and we've already seen it. You know, it's going to bring conflict at times.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, that's anybody though. That's going to happen to anybody and everybody. You know, no relationship in the world is perfect, but I think that when you have two people like us that we're resolved to making it work no matter what, and do everything we can to accommodate the one we love, I think that when you have all of those things, it's a recipe for lasting love and lasting success.
Yeah. For we're not a perfect couple, you know. We usually like fight at times. We have misunderstanding. We have differences that we have to deal with every time, you know.
Usually fight? I don't feel like we usually fight.
Okay, not usually. We sometimes fight, and usually, especially if we, you know, when we got married, our fights always like about, you know, our because I'm a very futuristic person, and babe, which is what I noticed with you. You're very like today, you know, what matters is today. You know, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I noticed with you, and I'm a very futuristic one, and I'm a worrier too. So I always like, I always like, you know, argue with him regarding about what will happen tomorrow, what will happen, you know, in the next couple of years. So I know that it's going to be a challenge for us, but you know, we're trying. My baby's very, you know, he's a very good person. He always tries his best to give me everything to make me happy, and that's what I appreciate about him. He's just not, you know, even this, sorry, despite our differences, he and I try our best to settle in the middle, and you know, just make sure that we still enjoy our day, we still enjoy our lives, and we stay happy despite everything.
Yeah, and one of the things that my dad had always told me about marriage growing up is that marriage is more, it's a compromise. Because you have two different people that have two different perspectives on situations, and my baby was right. I mean, the best way to kind of resolve those differences is to meet in the middle. So it's you know, it's a work in progress,
Mm-hmm.
just like everything. So
Yeah, it's always going to be a work in progress.
yeah, but knowing that I have the right woman beside me, I know it's going to work out okay. Oh no, I'm not, baby. Oh, come on, my babe.
No, I just always tease my babe because he knows the
Constantly.
Yeah, I mean, maybe our advice for those young couples, you know, who thinks that it's the end of the world for them if like they have an argument with their boyfriend, or they, you know, they broke up with their boyfriend or girlfriends and the likes. I mean, it's fine. It's fine to get hurt. Just, you know, just bear with the pain. It's gonna go away in time. You're just you know, just remember though that the right guy will always, you know, the right guy, the right woman will always be there. It's just a matter of, you know, it's just a matter of perfect timing. I mean, I've been with like a lot of relationship, long term relationship that I never end up with, and I end up with someone who I just met for like 7 days. Right? And I've never been sure in my life that, you know, that being with this guy right here. So just
What can I
cheer up,
say?
guys.
I got that good old American charm.
It was just too guapo. That's why I fell in love with him.
Oh, come on, baby. You know I got better qualities than that.
Yeah, I know.
But it doesn't hurt to hear my wife call me guapo, so I guess I can't complain too much.
So, yabang too. My guapo and yabang hubby.
So cynical over here.
Alright, baby.
Alright.
Tell them about our future videos.
Future. We're gonna have future videos?
Yeah. You sleeping?
Nah, just messing with you guys. Yeah, so we this is gonna be a first video in the series of many. It's basically gonna be kind of like a little bit about a life journal, and another thing you're gonna see is our thoughts on random topics, and also we're gonna make some how-to videos. Just a couple of things to watch out for in the coming days, as I'm gonna be doing my lovely wife's makeup here. And I know that I'm going to do a phenomenal job.
Watch out for that.
And then also we are going to show you guys how to pack a bag for trekking, because my babe over here is the Jedi Master of trekking, and I am her young Padawan. Also, we are going to be going on our belated honeymoon in Hong Kong in mid-January for a week, and Macau too. Don't forget Macau, where we're going to, I would imagine, see a lot of really cool things. I'm going to take my babe to see Disneyland for the first time. She's a newbie, Disneyland newbie. And I would imagine we're also going to get to sample some yummy delights in Hong Kong as well. So be on the lookout for that, and see y'all again next time.
See you everyone, and don't forget to subscribe.
Aww.